Have you ever wondered why something as simple as running a red light or as serious as theft is called a crime? What exactly makes breaking a rule a crime? It seems straightforward, but the reasons behind it are the very foundation of how we live together peacefully. Let's dive deep into why breaking the law isn't just a bad idea, but a crime. At its core, laws are a society's collective agreement on how we should behave. Think of them as the ultimate rulebook for a massive complex game where everyone is a player. This rulebook isn't just about telling you no, it's about protecting every single one of us. Laws are created to ensure our safety, protect our property, and maintain a sense of order so we're not just living in chaos. When you break a law, you're not just breaking a rule. You're violating that shared agreement, that social contract we all implicitly sign up for by being part of a community. Let's start with the most fundamental purpose of law, protecting people. Laws against violence, like assault or murder, are obvious. They exist to protect our most basic right, the right to live and be safe from harm. If people could hurt others without consequences, our world would be a terrifying place. We wouldn't be able to walk down the street, go to work, or even feel safe in our own homes. So, when someone commits a violent act, they are directly attacking the safety and well-being of another person, which is the most serious violation of our social contract. That's why these acts are considered severe crimes with heavy penalties. It sends a clear message. We, as a society, will not tolerate actions that threaten human life and safety. But it's not just about physical harm. Laws also protect our property. Think about laws against theft, burglary, or fraud. Your belongings, your phone, your car, your home, the money you've earned are a result of your hard work and effort. Property laws ensure that what is yours remains yours. If anyone could just take what they wanted, what would be the point of working, saving, or building anything? The economy would collapse. People would have no incentive to create or innovate. By punishing theft, the legal system reinforces the principle that you have a right to the fruits of your labor. It creates a stable environment where people can invest their time and resources with confidence, knowing their property is protected. Beyond protecting people and property, laws are essential for maintaining order. Imagine driving on a road with no traffic lights, no speed limits, and no rules about which side to drive on. It would be absolute chaos. Traffic laws are a perfect, everyday example of how rules create order and prevent disaster. They coordinate the actions of millions of people to ensure a smooth and relatively safe flow of traffic. When someone runs a red light or speeds excessively, they're not just taking a personal risk. They're creating a dangerous situation for everyone around them. They are introducing unpredictability and chaos into an ordered system. This applies to countless other areas of life, from business regulations to public health rules. Laws provide the structure that allows our complex society to function without descending into a free-for-all. Another crucial pillar is fairness. Laws are designed to create a level playing field, ensuring that no one has an unfair advantage over others. Think about laws against insider trading in the stock market. They exist to prevent someone with privileged information from making a fortune at the expense of regular investors. Or consider anti-discrimination laws in hiring. They ensure that people are judged on their skills and qualifications, not on their race, gender, or background. When someone breaks these laws, they are undermining the principle of fairness. They are rigging the game in their favor. This erodes trust in our institutions, be it the government, the market, or the workplace. A society cannot thrive if people believe the system is rigged. Punishing these actions as crimes is a way of saying that fairness matters and that everyone deserves an equal shot. So, why do we need to punish crimes? Punishment serves several important functions. The first is deterrence. The threat of a fine, community service, or jail time is meant to discourage people from breaking the law in the first place. It makes the potential cost of the crime outweigh the potential benefit. This is called general deterrence. Seeing someone else get punished can deter others from doing the same thing. There's also specific deterrence, which aims to prevent the same individual from reoffending. The second function is rehabilitation. The goal of the justice system isn't always just to lock people up. For many offenses, especially for first-time or non-violent offenders, the focus is on rehabilitation. This could involve counseling, education, or job training programs designed to help the person address the root causes of their criminal behavior and become a productive member of society. The idea is to fix the problem rather than just punish the symptom. After all, a person who successfully reintegrates into the community is no longer a threat. Third, punishment provides retribution or justice for the victims. When someone is harmed by a crime, it can be deeply traumatic. The feeling that the perpetrator is held accountable for their actions can be an important part of the healing process for victims and their families. It validates their suffering and reaffirms that society recognizes a wrong was committed. It's a way for the community to formally acknowledge the harm and declare that such behavior is unacceptable. Finally, there's incapacitation. For very dangerous individuals who pose an ongoing threat to the community, imprisonment serves the simple, practical purpose of removing them from society so they can't harm anyone else. This is a measure of last resort, typically reserved for those who have committed serious, violent crimes and are deemed likely to reoffend. It's also important to remember that laws are not static. They evolve over time as our society's values and understanding change. Things that were once legal are now crimes and vice versa. This evolution is driven by public debate, scientific discovery, and a deeper understanding of human rights. The democratic process allows us to shape and change our laws to better reflect the kind of society we want to live in. When we participate in this process, we are actively strengthening the social contract. So, the next time you stop at a red light, even when no one is around, you're not just following a rule. You're participating in a massive cooperative effort to keep our world safe, orderly, and fair. Breaking a law becomes a crime because it's a betrayal of that trust, a tear in the social fabric that protects us all. It's an act that prioritizes one person's desires over the safety, rights, and well-being of the entire community. And that's why societies, throughout history, have agreed that some actions are so harmful they must be labeled as crimes and met with consequences. It's the price we pay for civilization. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this explanation helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content that breaks down the big questions about our world. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Stay curious and see you in the next one.